So we have a Wynns Coonawarra estate from South Australia. This is a very well-established winery in Coonawarra, and it's 2018 vintage.
Yeah.
So
So just for the absolute bogans like myself of wine, he's saying Coonawarra, but he's saying it in such a beautiful, beautiful Portuguese accent. A Cab Sav, this is the deepest wine that we've had so far.
that's right. How would you say Coonawarra?
Coonawarra.
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 Not Coonawarra.
Uh,
So beautiful.
it's
Everything's
just a
poetic when you
Latin
said
accent.
it. Yeah,
Sorry, Angus.
So let's pour this wine. We know what we can expect from a Cab Sav. It's going to be heavy. I sort of have an idea of what I think I'm going to assess on the nose from having this in the past. Can I actually tell you what I think I'm going to smell?
Yes, please.
Just to go off my memory,
Let's
just to
go.
see if it's heavy pepper.
Okay.
Oh, no. My life.
Heavy pepper. I would go for Shiraz if I'm just going through the
Varietals.
what I expect from the region. With Coonawarra, I expect mint and eucalyptus, cocoa,
Yeah,
chocolates.
so good. I love this.
Let's do this.
Nice. We love a good sound effect as Carlos pulls the bottle up to the microphone. He's becoming a radio professional by this point, a podcast pro. There's that deep Cab Sav. Can't see through the glass. I'm holding this up to the light. I can't even see the 70-volt light through this wine. She's a deep, deep red.
If you look from the top of the glass, you cannot see the stem.
No.
That means pretty deep purple, and that just indicates that is incredibly young wine.
Even swirling it around,
yeah.
You can see, like for people who are on our Instagram, you can see against my white T-shirt, there's purple hues all through this glass.
That is a very, very good point, Angus, because when you swirl the glass, you see staining tears that are that have purple color and arches in the glass. That indicates, well, yes, we've discussed before in podcasts before, the alcohol or the sugar in the glass, but also the staining tears, which indicate extraction and indicate that it is a thick-skinned grape variety.
Looking forward to smelling this.
That's it. Let's do it.
It's an intense smell. We talk about intensity straight off the bat. That's pretty intense, right?
Yeah. Fruit aromas in this wine. What'd you pick? Red or black?
Black.
Black. A lot. Cassis, black currant, black sherry, like really ripe, juicy black sherry.
There's definitely a sort of spiciness to it. Like there is a little bit of pepper to it. For me, tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think that pepper that you're picking
is that mint.
Mint is that spearmint, eucalyptus, and then the spicy. It's clove. For me, it's more clove more than pepper. Alongside the herbaceous, the sage, like herbaceous.
Yeah, I definitely smell herbs for sure, but sage.
And charred grilled peppercorns, charred grilled green bell peppers.
Can we try?
Let's try.
Cheers. Okay. I know the first thing that hits me, I can't say until we get through to it. Can I say what it is?
What is it?
Tannins are quite high. It's drying my mouth.
Especially if you allow for the wine, when you have a sip, allow for the wine to reach the front of your lips and
gums.
The top and everywhere. Yeah, just make it surround.
It's dry.
It's dry.
Yeah, you like lips get caught on your teeth when you're talking a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's super, it's not over the top tannins, but
that is a good
medium
point.
Plus, right?
That is a good point. It's a good point because if we are to classify something high, before we classify something super high, we gotta actually try to see exactly. Oh my God, yes, this is super high.
Yeah.
Sorry
to change the structure. Let's go back to what we do: sweetness and dryness.
Sweetness,
it's
dry.
a dry wine.
Yeah. Acidity, If you were to compare with the Gamay,
Not much.
not
I'd
much.
say light. Light
Medium.
plus?
I would say medium.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
let me try again.
you still like Coonawarra by Coonawarra at the end is not a super hot wine region. It's actually a cool region. Is very much influenced by the ocean. So limestone coasts, South Australia. So it still preserves a little bit of that acidity from the Cabernet Sauvignon um, alongside just ripening the fruit. So it's a Cabernet Sauvignon that, yes, is high in alcohol because of a lot of sunshine, but even though it is a cool climate, so it does ripen, but it's pretty well balanced. Like it's a really nice expression of Cabernet Sauvignon where you have primary fruits, the black fruit, as we said, which are ripe, and this is what gives it away to the region. In my opinion, is this ripeness of the fruit, black currant, the black plum, the black cherry, the blueberry, and then the herbaceous, the sage, the green bell pepper. For me, this green bell pepper on a barbecue, and I love it. I smell a lot of that, a slight eucalyptus and a slight mint.
Mm-hmm.
This is what gives for me away this wine. A little bit of cocoa, chocolate,
I can see the
cigar, a
chocolate, yeah.
little bit of cigar smoke.
I hope everyone who's listening is just trying to see if they can smell those things
Mm,
now post. Because sometimes, we're students, you're a teacher, and, sometimes your teacher's got to give you the answer to help
mm,
you understand the
mm,
equation. So definitely for me, I do get not as much chocolate as I've had before because
mm.
I understood when I had this heavy chocolate tasting
Yeah,
Heathcote Shiraz. But yeah, now that you tell me that, I'm like, oh yeah, I do get a
yeah.
sense of that. Alcohol, back to the glass.
How does it feel for you?
It feels strong.
Mm.
Like not too strong. It's not overpowering. I feel like I've had heavier Shirazes, but it feels like I'm not burning.
No,
Doesn't feel bad.
it's good. It's good. It's good because you would expect out of a full body wine, a good level of tannins, alcohol. Alcohol. You would expect something burning, but also I think is really well balanced. I feel more again. It's like the perception of tannins on the palate comes a little bit later, and the acidity comes a little bit later as well, which now is burning a bit more.
Okay.
So I would say like it's still like a 14.5% in this bottle.
All right, let's turn it around.
I was trying to look for it a while ago, and
Couldn't find it.
13.7.
Okay.
13.7. So and there is like they could list it 1 degree lower or 1 degree higher. So
Yep.
it could be at the max 14.7.
And you feel it up there, yeah.
You feel it. I think I feel it a little bit, yeah. There's some sort of alcohol aroma, a little bit more alcohol burning on the palate that is a little bit less pleasant now, in my opinion.
Of course.
True opinions. I think on the nose, it shows more pretty. The black fruit, the black currant, the black plum, the spicy, the eucalyptus, the mint, and now on the palate, just kind of gives a touch more of the alcohol sensation. Actually,
Like overpowering some of those
a little bit
fruits.
more overpowering the fruits. But again, this is a 2018. This is a wine that
But we're going to be
you gotta
finding,
yeah.
younger wines in this price bracket. So we've got to find the best $30 bottle. This isn't it.
Nah, not yet. I think we can find more from here. However, it is well made. It is a delicious wine.
Yeah.
Again, it's
A well-known, one of
2018.
Australia's most famous
Needs more
wineries.
time. Needs more time.
Question for you,
Mm.
as always. You've spoken about a barbecue, that roasted capsicum, that meat. Is that what you still see with this pairing? Just a casual
Yeah,
barbecue wine?
totally. I can see say pork ribs
Ooh.
with a lot of sauce, in a
Mm.
in a foil paper on a barbecue, like really slow cooking, a lot of fat in these ribs,
Yeah.
and
Oh, geez, I'm hungry.
Yeah, and then when they cooked, you just unwrap this paper. This smell of the spiciness, the smell of this pork ribs really slowly cooked and like just really melting off the bones.
Mm.
With this wine, because of its tannins, because of the actually still fairly good acidity, and the alcohol which is warming. Yeah, I think that will be pretty good.
Nice. Carlos, cheers.
Cheers, Angus.